Hi there, this is Aaron. Today is Sunday the 29th of September and it's day 24 on the allotment. After the disappointment of yesterday and not really knowing what to do, I've come over today. There's only a few hours actually because I was quite late in getting here. It's already 20 after 4 and the nights are going to start to draw in. So I've got a couple of hours. I've got some broad beans to plant for next year, and so I've been just tilling over the earth with a hoe just to give it a bit of a fine tilt, and we'll be planting that for next year today. So I've gone all along this bed. This is the bed where my potatoes were dug and lifted out a couple of weeks ago. So this is absolutely perfect for beans. They're really going to like the soil that they're in. So I've been along it with the hoe, as I say, and turned the earth over. I've pulled out any weeds on this side. There's still weeds on the other side, but I'll get to those eventually. So now I've also got my trusty dibber that belonged to Grandma, and what we're going to do is we're going to plant them about 6 to 9 inches apart and about 2 inches deep. And I'll give you a shout when that's been completed. This is the variety of bean we're going to be planting. They are Aqua Dulce Claudia, which is said that they are early and prolific from King Seeds. So this is next year's broad beans that have been put in now. I've planted them, well, really between 9 and 12 inches apart. It actually said on the packet 24 inches apart, but I'm assuming that that's a misprint. So I used the dibber to make a hole, put the broad beans in about 2 inches, 5 centimetres deep, covered them over with soil and then gave them a pat with the flat end of the rake to get the soil really bedded around them, but without sort of crushing them. So they're in now. That should be next year's crop of broad beans ready to come through. But of course, it's probably going to all rely on how severe winter is and what happens here over winter. Now, with regards to my tomatoes that I was absolutely distraught about yesterday, what I've done is the only thing I could do, really. I mean, the choice is do something or do nothing. So I've been through them, and anything that does not look like a healthy leaf has been chopped off. So amputation has been the way that we've approached this. Now, it's a real shame because some of these are getting very close to being ripe. They probably only need a week of sunshine and they would be okay to eat. I've cut the leaves off everywhere where it looked as if they were diseased. I have to say that this hasn't left very much plant left. So we'll see if that stems the attack. What is lovely is in here, if you can just see in there, that is a yellow pear tomato and it's very nearly yellow. A couple more days, if that can survive, I will have grown a yellow pear tomato and that will be absolutely lovely if I could do that. So there we are. Anything that is not a thriving bit of plant has been lopped off. We've just got to wait and see whether that helps it along so that they can ripen in time or whether this is a losing battle. I have noticed something. This is my allotment neighbour. Her leaves look worse than my leaves, and some of her fruit is rotting on the vine. So I'm wondering if actually this is a plot-wide problem. Over here I've transplanted one of my cabbages so that my big boy cabbage has got more room now and can hopefully heart up before winter finally sets in. I've taken off a lot of the bad leaves as well and put those in the compost bin so that hopefully that now is just a very, very healthy plant. As you see, my other tomatoes yesterday, they were pulled down. And then finally, we have my raspberries. They're actually starting to look like raspberries now. I definitely don't think they're blackberries. So let's see if they ripen in time and if we can actually eat a raspberry this year. So that's it. You can probably see the sun's very low in the sky now. It's just after 6:20. I'll normally be carrying on working, but the light's going to go very, very quickly. So I'll wrap this video up, even if I do stay a little bit longer. The main thing from this weekend, I think, is to really find out what happened to those tomatoes. So if anybody can tell me, I'd love to know. Was it something I did? Did I chop off the leaves wrong last weekend? Is it coming in from somewhere else? Did I start it? Did I catch it? These are the things that are going to help me learn for next year. I've done something as opposed to doing nothing. I don't know if it'll work. I don't know if it'll mean that I get some tomatoes, but we'll have a look. I'll come down during the week and see how we're getting on. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Greatly appreciate it. I will see you next time on The Allotment. Bye.